What up? How's everybody doing? I'm a little tired, but ready to watch this next episode of Westworld. Um so last episode we had a stray host knocked itself upside the head trying to figure out what the hell that's about. Um we also have Dolores being found by those newcomers. The one and his soon to be brother-in-law. So we're going to see where that goes with that because now her mind is open to limitless possibilities. Um, but yeah, let's start this episode.
Limit your emotional affect, please.
See what I mean? They acting their ass off of this motherfucker.
You think the grief will make you smaller and sad? Like your heart will collapse in on itself, but it doesn't. I feel spaces opening up inside of me, like a building with rooms I've never explored.
If a child could explain how they felt at the time that they experienced death in so many words, that's how they would explain it.
It's a very special kind of game, Dolores. The goal is to find the center of it. If you can do that, then maybe you can be free.
Is that the same game the man in black is playing? Because he had that map of a maze. Like at first I thought he was talking about something metaphorical, but and now it'll seem like a dream to her.
Ever had something on the tip of your tongue, and the harder you try to remember, the more it slips away?
Most things touch the tip of my tongue. I'm happy to forget.
A little horror humor. Oh shit. It's like I thought when she was looking at all those people. Like it would seem like an alien, like, oh shit, she's been doing this every day she's been going through this same thing. And then forget and then go through it again. And then forget and then go through it again.
This is normal host behavior.
Damn.
Your team? Are you kidding me? Look, this guy couldn't debug a balled up napkin. If you wanted to figure out what went
She
wrong,
said,
there
get
was
his
no
whack
wrong
ass the
accident.
fuck
No
out of here.
For some reason, you don't want me to tell anyone. It's like everybody around here's got some kind of fucking agenda except for me. And
Thank you. Thank you. No wonder no one has a meeting at a table.
First started here.
They just talk to each other.
This is why the company needs to bump our stake in this place. They can even give you a sense of purpose. You said the trip was about welcoming me to the family. This is business?
Hold on. Maybe he's right. This has something to do with the shareholders, man. I just know it deep down in my shits, in my bones. Like him, they said he was important. They insinuated how important he was.
Seems like you got a couple positions open.
Hilarious. My man just killed two people and they was like, no, it's cool. Yep, they following the same path as that dude. The man in black. What? Why that little girl outside of the protocol? Oh man. She drew it.
I know that feeling.
But you really don't want to go back to your old life.
Is she back with Bernard? With Bernard? I don't know why I said it that way. My thing is, I understand. I get why everything is happening for her the way it is. I don't understand why Maeve is going through what Maeve is going through. Like, that's what's weird to me. But the thing, it seems like Maeve is forgetting each day. Because she's been drawing that picture and putting one in there. And then she sees all the pictures and she's surprised each time, it looks like.
Your foundation literally saved my sister's life.
One more word and I'll cut your throat, understand? This is my fucking vacation.
Okay, so he is an important person with a foundation. He's a philanthropist, but he's a scumbag. So he may be a shareholder of some sort.
What if I told you
Wait. What? This is the same type of way that Bernie put it as far as her and the maze being set free.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Maybe someday.
Lock him up with the other man.
Maybe someday. So something they do is going to make these things become close to human.
I'm afraid I don't have time for that. So we're leaving now.
What's he going to do with the match?
I've got a request for a pyrotechnic effect. Los Diablos, low yield, 2 charges.
Yo, that's dope. I wonder how high up you got to be able to request shit. I like that.
Step lively, Hector.
Bullshit pyrotechnics. WWE got better pyrotechnics than that horseshit. It happened again. He killing him again. That's funny. Shit was about to go down like the Tombstone Pizza commercial.
That thing you're looking for, you're never gonna find it in that safe.
I wonder why he wants to disrupt the game. I wonder.
He has many names. Most know him as Wyatt.
Yep, Wyatt. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Because that was the, when she said the devil's horns, that's who took out old dude and his side and his female sidekick. When it was like nighttime and they were surrounded. Word, are we doing a Trail of Tears storyline? Oh shit. Why would they make a doll that looks like that? Oh, okay. They didn't mean for it to, I guess.
But I told him it'd be fine, that you didn't understand what you were paying for. But an entire world. We designed every inch of it.
Yo, what is happening?
In here we were gods. And you were merely our guests.
That was dope. They letting Ford's maniacal side out little by little. Which I should have already known. A motherfucker who creates a place like this. And the partner is mysteriously dead under some mysterious circumstances.
How did that work out for Arnold?
Sadly, he lost his perspective. He went mad.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. As you well know, I have always
Bullshit.
seen things very clearly.
Anybody who says I haven't gone mad has gone mad.
This is the chair I sat in.
We know everything about our guests, don't we? As we know everything about our employees. I do hope you will be careful with Bernard. So I will ask you nicely. Please, don't get in my way.
He runs this place. I'm glad she figuring it out now. Cause she was coming at Bernard like Bernard had a say. Or she had a say. Bitch, no disrespect. Bitch, you gotta know your place.
The board will agree with me. They'll be sending a representative.
But they already have. I thought they would have told you.
Oh, I fuck with Ford heavy. I fuck with Ford heavy.
I'm not the sentimental type.
He said, get this old shit the fuck out of here. He said, we doing a whole new thing. You get me? My thing, though, is, does Ford not know this guy is doing this? He has to know this. Everybody else knows about it. Oh, that's the dude they surrounded. What's that, habanera?
Interesting way of starting a conversation.
Oh, it's an interesting kind of day.
Oh, let's go, Maeve. Blow this bitch open.
You've seen this?
What is it?
The man who walks between worlds. You were sent from hell to oversee our world.
Holy shit. I'm confused, though, why they would add that into the lore. Is that just something they couldn't make them forget? I don't know why. Her doing that was sexy than a motherfucker.
There's no wound.
No, but I was shot. And this was standing over me. Cut me. Right there.
Holy shit. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Please hurry up. The bullet.
I'm not crazy, Arthur.
Damn it, but they're going to forget it after this.
And that none of this matters.
So the way that just ended was dope. Maeve, a lot of y'all in the comments have been telling me, yo, at this point, don't even try to figure stuff out. And the people in the show are in on it more than you'll ever be, basically. And what Maeve just did was dope. So let's start at the beginning. Maeve has a vision, all by seeing that one guy who had done a mass murder in her saloon before. And it made her memorize being on the death table or whatever, I guess you would call it, the operating table. And she looks up and she sees this figure with the mask on and all that. To us, it looks normal, but to her, it's an alien figure. And she's horrified and stunned and curious, and she's trying to figure out what the hell is that. Okay. So later on, as she's watching, I guess, these natives being led, like I said, it was like this Trail of Tears type of deal. A little girl drops a toy, and it looks exactly like what she saw. At first, I'm thinking, okay, they didn't really try to do that, but I guess they did put that into the game. It's not something I'm going to spend too much time on and try to guess, but what I was trying to figure out was, is that something they can't erase from their memory? Is it something they notice? It's just something so jarring that they will continue to remember it. So is that why they created that myth? And the myth, she found out from Hector. When Hector comes to do the robbery that he's due to do based on his cycle or whatever, his loop, she's like, nah, come in here. Brings him to the safe. And she's like, you want what's in the safe? Then I need you to help me real quick. And she's like, show me this. Now, the picture she shows is interesting because early in the episode, Maeve drew a picture out herself. And she goes, I'm going to go hide this. Now, her mind's already blown because what she's seeing and what she's remembering and what she drew. But her mind gets blown even more because she opens it and it's not one picture. It's like 10, 15 of these pictures that she's drawn, which means to us, the viewer, every day that she woke up in that, she's been doing this multiple times. She's been memorizing this, drawing this, doing this in the loop. So it's a horror show, but she's not connected. She's not like Dolores in that she's been given an opportunity to just continue out of the loop. Just literally walk out of the loop. No. She's still in that loop. So she's in the middle of talking to Hector. Let's get back to Hector. And Hector tells her what it is. It's like these gods who oversee everything. Now, the reason I was trying to figure out is because it's like, if they're saying that, that means that was added into there. But to me, that would seem like it's something that they notice that the hosts keep memorizing. So if that's the case, okay. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But the way she found out, she's like, yo, I've been shot before right here. She pulled out the knife. And my man is like, I'm not doing that. Now, it's hard for them to go out of too much out of their loop. Right? To harm her like that, I feel like, it'd be crazy. But Maeve, yeah, she's memorizing these things, but also she's, she has willpower. Her character has willpower. And if I'm not mistaken, at some point, they turned up something to make her more aggressive. That was a mistake. I feel like had their aggression still been turned down a little bit, she might not have been going through all of this. She might have seen this and still been horrified and just, but her aggression's up, right? I remember them doing that. Who knows if they turned it back down? Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I remember them turning her aggression up because she was, you know what I mean? I remember when she tried to touch that girl coochie, whatever. But, so she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it myself. She cuts herself and she's like, now, grab it. My man took off his shit. She's going in. She said a cold line. I ain't never had to ask a man to touch me twice. That was some sexy shit she pulled there. I like that. He pulls out the bullet, the slug. He's like, what does this mean? She says, means I'm not crazy. She figured out one thing. I'm not crazy. I'm not dreaming this. And I'm thinking, okay. But then she figured something else out. She started sucking face on man. She said, and also, none of this matters. She's figuring it out. She don't know all the other ancillary parts. I'm a host, robots, this whole story. But she know this Groundhog's Day for me. In her mind, this is Groundhog's Day for her. And she knows she's not crazy. That was a dope storyline. All right, let's get to Dolores. So the episode started with Dolores talking to Bernie. And Bernie sent her on the maze trip. At first, like I said, I thought he was saying something metaphorical, but it seemed as if he was saying, no. The maze will set you free. Interesting. Because later on in the episode, the man in black, I cannot recall who he said it to. Damn. Was it to Lawrence or to Hector? But he states, basically that this maze, what I'm going to do is going to set you free. And he even makes a statement like when Lawrence, I think the guy's name is Lawrence, the wanted man who's about to be put on the front of the firing squad. He says, I'm going to fucking kill you. And my man says, you might. So it seems as if this man the man in black is attempting to set them free. Set them free. Once again, there was another funny part where the man was at the firing squad. He hears all the shots and stuff. And just like when he was on the news, he was set free. But man, that was crazy. Also, a dope thing. Apparently, you can request pyrotechnics and different fly shit. Now, I'm wondering if that was happening because he's such a powerful man. Because we find out he's powerful. Some guys who were on the trip with him that were newcomers, not hosts, walked up on him, on some hero worship shit. He said, basically he insinuated your philanthropy helped my sister. And he said, shut the fuck up with that pussy shit right now. I'm on my motherfucking vacation. Don't come to me with that shit. So once again, we're hinted that early on somebody said, hey, that man gets whatever he wants. The security guy, that man gets whatever he wants. Then we just insinuated this man is some big time philanthropist, a lot of money. Okay. That ties into, the pyrotechnics thing. Like I said, it seemed as if was he able to request that because he's so powerful? Or are all of them able to request that at some point? Or do you have to pay more for the package? Right? Because this is vacation for them. All right. This whole episode was really good. Like I said, I started watching. I was tired, but this really has me energized. I'm really into this sci-fi shit that I don't know where it's going. I enjoy that. Let's see. So then we get to I cannot remember the chick's name. The girl Bernard was smashed. She keep pushing the issue. I gotta talk to Ford. Ford fucking shit up with his new storyline, his new endeavor. So she comes to talk to him, and my man got the giant, Avatar movie cranes, right? Big shit. He rearranging the earth for his new shit. And he's like, let's go talk. Pulls her to the side. And he says something about, y'all come and go. I can pretty much tell which ones like this and don't like this. How about you? The old girl tells a story. I can't remember. She says, I can't remember if I sat here. I think over there. But it was here. I came with my parents, blah, blah, blah. So he goes on this thing where he's talking to her. And all of a sudden, they're pouring wine. They're making it a point to show her glass wine, Then they show his glass of wine. And I'm thinking, when you get poured wine, you don't really get it all the way to the tippy top like that. So as his is going up, cuts back to her glass. Overflows. It overflows. I'm like, what the hell? I realize they're frozen. He did the flyest shit. He was letting his motherfucking nuts hang. He said, without sweating, without facial expressions changing, he said, oh, this was the dope part was, while all this is going on, she figured out what was happening. She's like, this is where I sat. And he's like he let her figure it out first, and then he comes at her with the, we know everything about everybody. He said, so you basically insinuated, we know about you and Bernard too, bitch. You know what I mean? Don't ever get it twisted. I know what's going on. She couldn't let that fly. She stands up. She says, well, the shareholders, they're going to side with me. No, the board. That's what she said. The board, they're going to side with me. They're going to send their rep. He said, who the fuck, bitch? Who said they didn't send them? That's already been handled. The look on her face was like, but I like her character. Because he didn't break her. But he made her realize. See, there's a difference if she just bows down to that first thing he did, it makes her look like a pussy. Even though what he did was some fly shit to make it be known that he knows all and he does what he wants and don't get in my fucking way. What was the biggest thing was her response to it. Her response was still, her response was a pushback. Right? So it made it seem like instead of her bitching up, she came to a realization, oh, this nigga not playing. Now, he insinuated he knew everything, and he even knew about her and Bernard. Does he know about what Bernard is doing? He kept insinuating, hey, don't get close to these things. Does he already know that Bernard is close to one? And he just doesn't give a fuck because he fucked with Bernard heavy? And deep down, he has a sentimentality for him because of what happened to his boy Arnold? Also, do we know if he didn't have something to do with what happened to Arnold? Arnold died under some sketchy circumstances. And we heard about Arnold first time last episode, and now we haven't stopped hearing about him. They talk about Arnold like he's a character we see in and around here. I'm so interested in this next episode, man. This is great. Yeah. Next episode.